Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So I just went mining again because I didn't have even remotely enough of what I needed, and so I also made this handsaw, which you just make with 3 sticks on top, 2 iron ingots, and some emeralds. You can make it with any of the types of gems, and the reason I made that is because I finally have enough diamonds to make a draw panel. All the diamonds aren't used up in the process, but you need a diamond block that you can cut into panels, okay? And then you can actually put 3 of those panels back in here and get diamonds back out of it. Okay, so it uses 3 diamonds total for the whole process, but you need 9 before you can do it. Okay, in addition, it needs some iron. Okay, and with the iron, we do the same basic idea here. It's put this in here. Okay, and then I'm pretty sure it's panel strips. Yes. Okay, so you put the panel strip to the side, and we need one more pair here, and then these will go like this, and this will go in the center, and that gives you your diamond draw plate. Now this is necessary to make a lot of things. Get your iron back just like normal, just like with the diamonds. The diamond draw plate is used in a lot of recipes. It's used in the copper wire and the iron wire, which are needed for back planes for computers, ribbon cables for computers, mag tubes, copper coils, which are needed for motors, which are needed for pumps and for frame motors. So there's a whole bunch of really cool stuff that you need that diamond draw plate for. I also got some more crystals and found another chest. This one had an exceptional forbidden artifact in it, so that's good news. Is it nighttime? Yes. So I need to find myself a feather and some sand and ink so that I can make my Quaesitum, so that I can start doing research. So that is my next goal, and I'm going to start doing that, and as soon as I find the materials I need, I'll be back. Alright, so I've got my Quaesitum. You make a Quaesitum like this, and this block does all of my research for Thaumcraft. However, I don't really have a room for it right now. I'm thinking that this is going to need its own room because you put bookshelves or brain in a jars around this. And brain in a jars, by the way, you can get quite often from researching zombie brains, and you also need the zombie brains to make them. And in order to make the zombie brain, once you have the discovery, you will also need to go to the nether to gather some of the materials. I don't know if I showed this last time, but I put this little thing here just to keep any monsters from coming in at night from this end, which I don't really visit that area too often, so I want to make sure that I don't get like invaded. So I am going to dig out a nice area for my Quaesitum and figure out what I'm going to do next. I will be back. Alright, so I started digging out my storage room so that I would have a place to, I put a little stairway down back here like I said I was going to, okay, and this is going to be wall here, okay, it's going to be too thick because that's going to be the back wall for this. So I'm going to go down here, and then there's going to be a hallway going out that way, and possibly a doorway over here with some more rooms over there, and then the storage room is going to be here, and I'm going to place blocks that represent what is in each chest, and then I can expand the storage room out this way. So for instance, the iron ore is ores and ingots as well. Okay, now if it gets to the point where I start getting a ridiculous amount of income and I have just like an insane amount of ores, then I can always just dedicate this chest specifically to ores and make another chest that is for the ingots. I'm not sure what I'll be able to use for a block for that, but for now I'll remember that the ores also have the ingots in them. And then once I get Silk Touch on a weapon, I'm going to place a redstone ore here, and I'm going to place redstone in here, and a nickelite ore here, and nickelite will go... Oh! Almost forgot to do that. And the ceiling, I've got... This is the floor here of the upper room, and then I've got another layer underneath that, another layer underneath that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means it's safe to dig out this entire top section, and I still have 3 layers above me before I hit the next floor up. And the reason I did that is because I want to make sure that if I need to, I can put redstone logic in the middle of the floor up there to control various things in that room and possibly in this room. So that is why, and 4 high for this room obviously because I have 3 high chests that need to be able to be opened. So that's the plan there. This chest, I'm not 100% certain what I want to do with this, but I'm probably going to put crystals and artifacts in here. And that being the case, what I'll do is I'll just put a crystal here, like because you can, if you have 9 of these, you can put them together and it will make a crystal. So that will take care of that. Either that, or I'll just find some crafty block that makes sense for that kind of thing. Maybe a totem or like a void. See, I don't want to use the Eldritch Stone because I'm probably going to have an entire chest just for Eldritch Stone because stuff is pretty cool looking. So I might end up wanting to use it. I've put the gray brick in out here. Not all of it, obviously, but I've gotten started, and I definitely like how it looks. Let's sleep and take a look at it from outside. I will be right back. Okay, so let's take a look at it from outside. Make sure it still looks good. I know last episode I said I usually don't care about the appearance of my base, and then it ends up looking just like a giant cave, but I'm trying... Hey, creeper. That was weird. Why didn't I take more damage? Well, whatever. Ooh. Free brain? Come on, give me a free brain. Thanks, buddy. Okay, so that's how it looks from out here. I'm probably going to have the gray brick go down at least a little bit, and I'll possibly put some vines on there. I think that might look cool, and I already told you I'm going to level this out. That's going to be gone. So that's how that's looking. I've got my storage room going. That's working out pretty well. Start putting V's crystals down there, and then I'm going to extend this hall out, and the next room over is going to be my Quaesitum. Okay, so I like to leave the walls at least 2 thick so that I can have different types of walls in each room. So if the wall for that room is here, this here will be the wall for the next room. Okay, and then part of the doorway, well, yes. Alright, lip for a doorway, and then this is where the entrance will be. And I know, let's see, there's 2 thick here, that's good. Okay, so, and this will be the room here. Okay? So that's where my Quaesitum will go. And get rid of this, and I'm not sure what I want to make this room out of, but I'm sure I'll tear out the walls and put in something else. I usually like to make my storage rooms out of gray bricks, so I will probably do that for this room, but before I do that, I need to get red power 2 furnaces going, and my solar energy will probably come from right here. I'll have a whole bunch of solar panels here, and I'm sure that that will extend out a bit, and I'll find a way to bring it down into wherever I put my furnaces, into that room, without it marring the looks of any of the other rooms. So that's the plan there. And let's see. Oh, I gotta move this stuff so that I can get rid of these chests. And obviously this is going to be steps. I do like gray brick a lot, gray stone brick, so this hallway will probably be made out of that. And I'm pretty sure gray, you can have gray brick stairs, which is awesome, so I will do that as well. And the way I'm organizing this is I've got diamonds have 3 spaces, okay? And you can make diamond blocks, so that should be more than enough. And then silver has a full row, gold has a full row, iron has 2 rows, tin ingots have 2 rows, and copper ingots have 2 rows. And I'm putting my ores at the bottom, ingots at the top, and since diamonds don't have any kind of, actually tungsten will go here as well, so diamonds really only have 2 slots, but I mean, if they're diamonds, I'm not going to end up with like insane amounts of them, so no big deal. So that's how I'm organizing. I think that's pretty much it. I don't really have a whole lot else to tell, so I guess I'll probably be a short episode. I'm not sure how long I've been recording, to be honest with you. I need to get my timer going when I record these episodes again. But I digress. I am babbling, so I will end the episode. And thanks for watching. Oh, on one last note, most of the time when I post my episodes, I will tweet the episode while it's still unlisted. So any people who are following me on Twitter will usually get to see the episode up to like an hour or 2 in advance, but not always that long. Sometimes I'll only be up for like half an hour before I make it public. So my Twitter's in the description, and thanks for watching.